from Kolhapur, running my agency sooner or later. So, how many of you are freelancers or individual any small agency? Okay. Before I begin the session, I will tell you my story. When I started developing website for my client, I was creating invoices manually using Microsoft Word. Okay. So initially it was very easy to quick because we one client, one invoice, payment paid, okay, sorted. Slowly I grew my business. I was having multiple clients, other recurring business from one client, sending multiple invoices, keeping a track. And if you have a single client who is giving you the recurring, and what happens? Sometimes clients pays multiple invoices together in a single amount. And we are not accountant, right? We are developer. We are passionate about developing. And same happened with me. And sometimes what happens? After a lot of time, we don't realize the big amount came for which invoices. And the nightmare happens. And we are not sure. Did we lose the money? Did we got more paid? And if customer asks, if we ask the debtor that some payments are pending, and customer client says, I already paid you lot, right? The big nightmare. Is this happened with you? Or a client asks you that you have two invoices with same invoice number when you are doing manually. Right? It happens with everybody who is making it manually. So this is a chaos happens that we use a manual system, Word documents, we are creating manual invoices, manually adding the things, or sometimes estimates are misestimated and we wish to add the new additional work in the invoices. There is no reminder, no automated follow-ups, and we have to approach every time the client, and we miss that how many days before I send the invoices. It's hard to track whether we are losing profit or we are paying the losses. Okay, so I want to tell you the account in easy words, which I understood. Okay, see here, I am here. So this is the accounting in the version of the developer. Okay, so this is a simple flow. When you get you pick an idea or you pitch the solution, after that what client asks you first? Kitna paisa लगेगा? Right? He asks you for the estimate, quotation. That's the first thing you do, professional. And so after the estimate is approved, what you are giving to the client, you are giving service for goods. So you are making a sale. And client give you prepare a sales order and client gives you the, okay. If you have any the corporate company, then they sometimes refuse to give advance, but they always give you the purchase order and you issue sales order. Okay, so what are the sales order? Sales order is a like sales order is a thing here not between you and the client. Okay, from the sales order, what you can do, you can prepare invoices, and from the sales order, you can create another purchase order to your vendors. So let's go one by one. Estimate, you always do. It's not a big deal for everyone. Everybody is doing that, right? But the main thing, sometimes you miss the items from the estimate or from the additional things the client gave us. Okay, so sales order is a deliverable which you are going to deliver. You are promised to deliver to the client. So, if you are doing this manually with the Word docs, you have to copy paste and you have to make the sales order. So, in the accounting system, sales order plays a vital role. We will understanding the data. So, when you are giving some digital work, website work, did you take the 100% payment in advance? Yes? Anybody? No? Client don't pay. Do you start your work with 0% advance? No? We take at least something in the beginning, 50%. Okay. So, from the sales order, you can take partial invoices. Suppose there are 10 items, you take the payment for the 50% items. And in the account system, the remaining sales order will be shown as a half invoice and half not invoice. So remaining items you can invoice later. And if you have any accounting system, then you can send the automated reminders. You can have community integration. So client can pay you without any troubleshooting. Okay. So this is sorted. So do you understand where sales order can help you? Prepare a past invoices and keep track of number of. If you have number of clients or number of invoices running with the same client, you can easily make a track using the sales order. Okay, next purchase order. If something happened with you, you got a lot of, what do? Do you work 16 hours instead of 8 hours? Or you try to hire someone else? What do you do? Hiring for the partial of the project. Okay. So that another developer or designer, what you consider him? That's your vendor. So he will provide you service and you will later deliver that service to the client. Right? So from sales order, you can create a purchase orders. And that purchase orders can be linked to a vendor who is provide service to you. So you can say it a subcontractor, or if you purchase any hosting, that is also your vendor. You add some markup and you sell to the client. And then you get some profit margin. Okay. From purchase orders, you can create bills or you can add the expenses. If you make some expenses for a client, okay, and then you have to charge that expense to your client. Then this can be done in accounting systems. Okay, and the last, where we need accounting system to track our cash flow, profit margin, or we are making any losses. So here, any accounting system can help. So this is a simple flow of accounting system. You should have for tracking your estimates, sales order, purchase orders, invoices, And main thing, using an accounting system, you can't lose the track of the invoice IDs. Okay. So having an accounting system benefit you low pending payments or track which are pending payments or track which customer pay you on time or pay you later. Full clarity of income and expenses, professional client experience, and you have a peace of mind for your paying your taxes. Okay, so how you can do this? Using some tools, definitely. I'm not going to take any AI magic here. Okay, so start using some tools like this. This is a Zoho Books, where you can do all the things which I told you, creating sales order to purchase order, bills, and total accounting, like a tally, right? And if you don't want to track any vendor system, you just want to track your invoices to the client, go for a Zoho invoice, which is a completely free tool. So in Zoho invoice, you can have a multi-currency invoices. You can have record expenses. Also, you can keep a time tracking for a project, and from the time tracking, you can create the invoices. Zoho also comes with a free version, which is enough for small agencies. If you have GST, then go for a paid version of Zoho Books. There is also profit books, and I think there are many more alternatives in the Indian market or the Indian companies which are providing. So you can just explore. But instead of doing manually, start doing with the tools. And lastly, I would say, don't make just websites or your digital content for a client. Make a system that pays you all the time. Yeah, that's it.